Ooh. Ooh.
We excited.
Ooh.
I didn't say
Okay,
that.
wait. Should I stretch it?
You
Okay. Okay.
okay.
Just okay.
Y'all niggas strong.
Right? No, when I was a child, my nickname was Baby Hulk. I was a little strong baby.
That's
so
funny. That is funny.
Is that good? Am I good? I feel like it's not in front of my mouth. Okay, I'm good.
Well, way to start the show.
Yeah, you know what? I think we're good. I think we're right. Oh man, yo, I
Dang, I ain't put my
drinking Henny, yo.
Why are you drinking it now?
Cause that's all we got.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna drink the other shit that started with an H.
Hmm.
Are you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if she was filming.
Are you ready? You good?
Yeah. Let me put my phone outside.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna call me, so it don't matter. Can leave this. CNN might update me or some shit. I don't know, but no one's calling. It's fine. Oh yeah, let me put it on silence. Definitely not gonna get not a text, not a DM, not a nothing.
Nothing? Not nothing?
Not nothing.
It's okay.
Like, oh, you must put your phone on D&D. No, actually, I don't. I leave that bitch on loud.
Lord.
Y'all are
So
funny.
sad.
Let me know when
CNN
you
gonna
go.
update. It's gonna be
Yeah.
something stupid. It'll be up.
Y'all stupid, man.
No, I'm dead ass.
This doing with the Zoom, right?
Yes.
All right, we good.
Yep. Rolling.
This is my good side. So if you go on Zoom on this side.
Oh my God.
Or you just not getting that from there. Don't Zoom.
I'm not gonna be able to.
Appreciate it. Love ya. Don't listen to Jackson.
Anyway. Yo. What up, man? Welcome to another episode of One Mic Stand. I'm Jackson, of course, Jackson1616. Creator and host of One Mic Stand. Also 1/3 Sex Stranger. Shout out to St. Juice. What up? Even though our last episode.
I was just about to say, y'all did your
it's
last
still-
episode.
That's still forever my intro, though. So
Yeah. Still
sorry,
shout out to
you know what I'm
them.
I'm back in Atlanta, man. Back in Atlanta. This is kind of like, what, the second anniversary, kind of low key, because it's almost December. Whatever. We got the superstar back on the show. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves one more time. Y'all already know who my co-host is, so y'all can pick the order, man. Go ahead. I'm already fucking listening. We gonna hop right into
First
this
of
shit.
all, can
Hurry
I just
up.
real quick, when you was like, I'm back in Atlanta and I got the superstar with me, I was like, damn, Jack, and then it hit me.
I was like, who? Which one?
He's
is
talking
he
about
talking
Medina.
about? Is that who you talking about?
Yeah, he was not. I'm just regular.
Hey, look, I gotta give myself a nice little
Yeah,
intro.
you know,
What's up,
you
y'all?
know.
It's your girl, Medina Monroe, aka Mrs. Still Yo Nigga. No, I'm playing.
I
I'm
like
still
that.
mad.
I like that. I wish I had that much. I need that much
That wasn't your
confidence.
AKA last year.
It wasn't. I have recently become a side chick.
That's amazing.
Is this real?
It's
Is
not
this real life story?
amazing.
No? I thought the side niggas, well, maybe side niggas.
I mean, side chicks are winning, but I just feel like it's so morally wrong, but it's so invigorating.
It's fun a little bit.
But I'm glad to be back.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm here with it.
Hey,
Not the superstar.
okay.
What's up?
Whatever, man.
No, Courtney Levette. Make sure you guys go check out Bars and Beyond and a couple other things that I'm working on, but I can't talk about them. NDA stuff. But yeah, go follow me on the gram and welcome back to Atlanta. Glad to have you back with us.
I'm
you know,
glad
like
to be here.
it's a good time.
12 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
mean,
Jackson.
well,
What?
I mean, it was supposed. I ain't even going. But look. But yeah, I'm tired, but I'm also like kind of lit right now. So forgive me beforehand.
Oh.
I'm so scared.
The last time I had this, right, I was doing a Henny Dick experiment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really drink Henny.
A Henny Dick
Yes.
experience?
I was
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, so like, all right, so you know like the Henny Dick. I don't know if it's not a myth from my experiment, right? So I don't really drink Henny. I'm more of a tequila guy. But I'm also an overthinker, as a lot of people know. And I was trying to figure out, like, it's easier for me to fuck women that I don't really like for real well, as opposed to like the women that I actually like, because I give a fuck, like I care.
So you give them weak dick?
I didn't say that.
Well, you
Kinda
did not
sounds
say
like
I
it.
did not say it.
Sounds
though.
like you do.
But no, all right, y'all. First of all, I ain't fucked neither one of y'all, so fucking relax.
I'm just saying. You led us to believe.
You are missing out.
So, or not fucking either one of you.
Yeah.
You fucked up?
No.
So how do you know?
I'm saying I'm talking
She's
about
talking
me.
about
I'm
herself.
talking about me
Yeah.
as a person. Like I can't speak for her vagina. I don't know what it's like.
Jackson.
Not that it's bad. Not that it's saying.
Jackson over like you want to find out.
All right, anyway.
Yeah, no.
So I was like, you know what? I was trying to figure out, all right, how do I force myself to not think and just like, how do I fuck the girl like a whore, even though I really don't think that she's a whore, but I want to fuck her like one, right? So I was like, I'm just going to pound Henny, and then I'm going to pound her, or whatever, right? So I felt like the Henny was kind of like, I took a couple of shots of Henny before I got in the shower. I took a shot of Henny while I was in the shower, one when I got out the shower, one when I was doing my lotion regimen, or whatever. And then by the time she got over there, it was kicking in. So
How many shots deep were you before she got there?
maybe like 4 or 5.
What is your lotion regimen?
All right. So like I get out the shower, I dry off 50% in the shower, but it's kind of steamy. So then I move it to like the living room because I got a mirror in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Check my shit out
Okay.
in the living room.
Everything looked good.
And then, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I go to my room because that's where the air conditioner really blows.
Okay.
So I go to my room and then dry off the rest of the 50%.
Oh wow, you really have a process.
And then,
So is this for the moisture to set in, or like why?
this
Is
is just for me to like not be hot as a motherfucker.
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking you're like trying to like let the lotion set well.
No, but
and
that sounds good.
I mean, if you're because if it's steamy, like the lotion's more likely
Yeah.
to set. You
I haven't
know.
gotten to the lotion yet. This is just.
Oh, you're just drying off.
This is just the
Oh,
air. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, I have like this. I don't even know if you call it lotion, but it's like a tube of cocoa butter.
Okay.
Like that's for like my dick.
Oh, the cocoa,
Cocoa
dick.
butter. So she's sucking cocoa.
Wow.
Wow.
I
She's
like
in
when
love
I
with
pull
the
a
cocoa.
dick out and it's just dry though.
Yeah,
Because
right?
I don't want
mean,
to really suck cocoa butter.
I mean, I'm gonna suck that cocoa butter
I'm
dick
suck it,
now.
but I would
Listen.
prefer to not taste cocoa butter. while I'm
You
sucking
look
it.
cocoa butter.
Dry. If it's, I'd prefer it to be dry.
It's better than like Vaseline.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Nigga
No.
greasy as hell. Ooh.
So, like, that's
it's
for,
all
like,
thick.
The tub, like the I don't even know what you call it, but that's for like more so like the pelvic area.
Okay.
And then like I use it for my tattoos also. But then so like this is for like like my hands.
Oh, you got it with you.
And, like,
Wow.
my-
She's prepared.
Oh, no, this
You never know who gonna pull
like-
up to the Airbnb.
I got
you know.
my cocoa dick ready.
But no. You know what I'm saying? So
Cocoa
I use
butter, cut the
different
check.
types of lotions for different parts of my body or whatever, and then whatever kind of cologne I'm gonna use, I spray that after I've lotioned myself.
Okay.
Or whatever. But anyway, so I did all that. I took another shot, so now I'm at like shot 5. So then she comes over and I'm like giving myself like a pep talk and shit, like fuck her like she's a whore, Jax. Like she's a whore. You like her, but she's a whore though, right now today.
Did she request this or?
I don't
Oh, okay.
know or give a fuck. I don't know.
Okay.
So when she gets over, right? Like I'm sitting on my exercise ball. She's like standing up in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good exercise ball.
So-
I'm sorry.
So like, like I'm like I remember like raising her shirt up, like kissing her on the stomach and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Henny's like starting to like kick in.
Is this good or bad that the Henny's kicking in?
It's good.
Okay.
It's
It's
good.
good.
Like,
It's
the Henny's
good.
starting to kick in. It's good. So she's standing up and like my legs are creating a V, right? So she's in my V.
Mm-hmm.
So like my dick is like kind of like playing tetherball with her kneecaps of some sorts. You know what I'm saying? She's not saying nothing, so I'm like, all right, cool.
That really shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
So I'm taking that as a green light. You know what I'm saying? All right, she like kneecap dick. You know what I'm saying? So then like put her on the bed or whatever, and then I start eating her out, and then something in my brain is telling me like, just go up, like your dick's hard. Just go up.
Yeah.
Like, see how far you can go up. So like I go up and like my dick's like rubbing up her navel, up her titties. And something in my brain, the Henny is telling me like, just go up more. Go up to her face.
You're like climbing up her body.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like she's like a mountain.
You're
Okay.
preparing to teabag her.
I'm a North
basically.
Face
Clearly
model,
is what's
you know?
going on here.
Okay.
Not even teabag. Like I'm going straight for the mouth. Like dick though, not balls. Which is worse? Or better?
I really don't like my face to be mounted, so
I don't want your balls in my face.
I'll
Like,
do it. But I
standing
am
over
laying
me
there
is-
like, oh
not a
man,
stand, I
he's
was on the bed.
climbing.
I don't want. It's too close to your ass. Let me.
I
do
don't
it.
mind the little like a little
don't-
booty hole in my face,
Yeah,
but like
you know, I'm very anti.
it's just
in
the
my
climb
face.
of it. Like you're climbing on my
And
face.
mounting me like a horse.
It-
It's not really cool.
I
don't
did my
like it.
makeup. You know, you have your regimen, your lotion. It's like I didn't put all this. Now you're gonna just.
Now you dick-
sit
I mean,
on
but
my
what if
face.
he's a straight shooter? Like literally, like you know what I'm saying? Like what if he don't? He's not messing up your makeup because he's not.
It's
doing
just not comfortable, but I'll do it.
it. Okay.
It's just something about having a grown ass man ass and balls in your
Why you
face
keep
on
going
that
back to
side.
the ass? We talked about this last time.
It's
You're
just-
she's
But
I'm
Courtney, we're grown. You
so-
gotta get in that booty.
I'm just traumatized for the ass. I just can't do it. I can't. You a grown ass man with your ass in my face. Get down, sir. Get down.
So anyway,
Then
so-
one guy ruined it for
so
everybody.
he clearly
Like he ruined it for everybody.
Was his booty dirty?
No, but I
Hair?
just no. I don't know. I was just it was just too much
Just
ass and balls and
he was a thick nigga.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, did he
yeah.
have man hips and man booty?
He was.
Oh,
he
I
was.
can't stand
Well,
man
he
hips.
wasn't. He didn't have man hips, but I don't like those either. But no, he was. He was. I'll say husky. He wasn't fat and he wasn't skinny, but he was just like
Yeah.
he was medium build like Jackson. Like
I
Jackson.
knew I knew it was gonna come to that. I was trying not
I
to
don't
be-
want your ass in my face. Like I just imagine this. I can't. Anyway, so you're climbing up to
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
climbing
dick
up,
and
man.
dick and mouth.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like Lindsey Vaughn. She's a skier. I don't know if y'all know, but like, you know when they go off the top of the mountain
Yeah.
and they're just like there with it. I was there and like I just put my dick like on her face, like in her mouth. And it was just funny because I remember her saying like, "Oh shit, like you putting your dick in my mouth." And I was like, so it was more like, "Ugh." Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool. Like she was with it though, and it just like worked out really perfectly. And like then we like, I really like felt like I fucked her like a whore. But she's not saying that she is one. But
Because of that specific move.
I don't know if it was because of that. I think more so it was just because like I was just thinking less than I normally think, and I was just doing shit as opposed to like looking for green lights and
You were being aggressive.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not really my thing. You know?
My idea of whore sex, because I absolutely love it, is like you spit in my mouth, maybe on my face, you smear it around, you do mess up my makeup,
Now
you
see-
choke me, and I'm like begging you to stop, but I really do like it. You pull my hair, maybe pull a braid out. That's like whore
That's
sex.
whore sex for sure.
Now, a girl tried to spit in my mouth once.
Did you love it?
No, because let me explain.
It's an acquired thing.
First of all, we weren't fucking.
So
just
she
wanted
was
to
like,
spit in
come
your
here,
mouth.
baby, let me spit in your mouth.
We
Y'all was
were
hanging out on
both-
the couch?
We were both fully clothed. She was on top of me, but like our clothes weren't off yet, and like I could just like see her like.
Yeah, she did it too soon.
You know what I'm
Sis
saying?
was like,
and I moved like I remember looking up, thinking like,
It's gonna
fall.
fall.
but wait, was she like hawking a loogie?
It wasn't like that, but I could tell that she was like gathering her saliva together. And I was thinking to myself, like, I know she's not about to try to like spit on me. Right?
So did you move your face?
I moved my face to the, so she ended up spitting on like my beard.
That's weird.
It
Now
was.
look, the sex would have been ruined for me. I would have been like,
Yeah, no,
oh,
we wasn't.
yeah.
Nah.
You don't know
But
what you're doing.
Other than
Wow.
that, I never really tried the spit in the mouth thing. I'm not opposed to it. I've never tried it. I've definitely pulled hair. I've definitely choked. Choking it's hit or miss for me because like I'm kind of
You might accidentally kill her.
yeah.
You do have big shoulders.
So, all right.
It's like I love those
But, like,
shoulders. Jack.
They're not bad.
They're nice.
Take the compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
But yeah, I've kind of like choked some women like a little bit too.
They blacked out.
before. Not
But do you
blacked
do
out.
like the windpipe or are you doing the sides? Because there's a difference.
Well, what I do now, I don't know what I did when she was like, "You're joking me." But
Windpipe.
but
Obviously.
What I do now instead of like being up here, maybe I was up here. Like
Mm-hmm.
so now, I don't even really choke. I just kind of like put pressure like on the collarbone, kind of like in that thing, because I'm kind of scared of like that
Her dying.
actual-
We get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
the choking part.
It's a very thin line between life and death.
I was gonna say death and
In that moment.
and coming. I really want to come, but I don't want to die.
But all right, so wait, all right, that's not even. So all right, so we follow each other on Instagram or whatever, right? And I've noticed, and maybe it's because you're saying that you're a side chick now, but and correct me if I'm wrong.
I totally want to hear that story.
But I've noticed.
Like, I have to hear it.
I think that I've noticed. Let me say that. I think that I've noticed a little bit of I don't want to call it disdain, but like, I don't know, like your energy towards men via social media has been a little late.
Oh, we're talking about me.
Yeah.
We're talking about me.
Yeah.
Me.
And correct me if I'm wrong. But maybe because you said you was a side chick or whatever, maybe that has something to do with it. So like kind of.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I am on this quest, if you will, to figure out why dating is so goddamn difficult in Atlanta when it really should not be. And I've been talking about this for a minute. So I am excessively dating right now. Like I'm going on, I think about a week and a half ago, I went on 4 dates in 1 week. And the fact that everybody was fucking trash is just like, it is not me. I refuse to believe that I am the problem. I am a great catch waiting to be caught. And that is why my energy towards men has been like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? That's my energy. It's not like bleh. It's just like, what's wrong with y'all? Why do you think the way that you think? Why do you do the shit that you do? Why?
Why are they trash? What did they do? What did they think?
Why are you grown and still running around here like a little tot? Why are you doing that? Why are you lying? Why are you playing? Why are you wasting my goddamn time, nigga? That's why that's my energy, Jax. That's why. Because I'm sick of these niggas.
Okay.
Listen, no, when I say like when you said you went on 4 dates and they were all trash, so I did like this stupid ass online dating shit.
Why they gotta be stupid?
Because
the niggas are trash. Like
I try to do the online dating. I can't
even
get
worse.
past the inbox. I'll be like, I'm not.
Even worse. Dude got my number and was like, yeah, I would have been asked you out to go to dinner, but I'm just not really trying to date anyone right now.
Isn't that honesty?
Why are you on the app?
Site? Like, what are we doing?
They trying to fuck.
Well, put that in your profile.
Yeah, like,
put that in your bio.
First thing. Like, don't be like, oh yeah, like you're so cool. I like you. Let's talk off the app.
He could be cool, and he could like you, but he could also.
And then 3 weeks later, he's in my DM on Instagram, like, oh, well, you should be my girl. Ew, no, you just seem like you don't have a lot of hoes. Well, fuck you. I'm not desperate, and you're not gonna be the one that I'm talking to now. Like, they're trash. Like, swear, the dudes are trash.
I've never been a bitter woman. I really pride myself on that. The amount of heartbreak and the amount of times that my feelings have been put into a blender and blended up and poured into pre-workout mix and just swallowed. I've never been a bitter woman, but I slowly feel myself becoming one.
It's hard.
So you are swallowable.
Swallowable.
I went on a date with a man who I'm very attracted to, and we have great chemistry, but he doesn't communicate well. So I told him that I'm very vocal about my feelings and how I feel if you're not handling me the right way. And he wasn't. So like there were a couple of times we were supposed to do some things and he just didn't come through. And that's rude. Like, don't waste my time. I have things to do. I carved out a portion of my day for you, and we just didn't do it. So we went to dinner. I tell him about it, and he's like, "No, like you tripping." And I was like, "I'm tripping." Like, men have a way of turning it around on you, and now you feel crazy. I'm not crazy.
Okay, good.
He tells me, I'm not a communicator.
Are you? Wait, are you?
Then what?
I'm sorry. What did you say back to that?
How do you? So what do we
How do you communicate at all?
Well, I feel like communication fucks things up. Is that so?
I'm sorry, what?
He tells me that
trash.
Too much communication with women then confuses things, and the woman will want more communication, and he doesn't want that issue. That was told to me by a 42-year-old man.
I got nothing. I don't know.
Because these niggas are trash.
I usually am pretty good at like, taking up for like niggas, but that one I've never.
You can't take up for niggas in Atlanta. I'm convinced like the niggas here are just different.
Every woman
no
city that they live in.
Do they?
Did
So
you
they say
hear
that about
what she
Philly?
just said?
Yeah, Philly bitches hate Philly niggas. Are you kidding me?
So if we moved to Philly, we
can get a man in Philly.
You'd eventually hate them niggas. Is what I'm saying.
But you're not really a Philly nigga. You just so happen to live in Philly.
I'm not.
So,
but Philly is a different. I don't know. I feel like I always bash Philly, but like Philly is just a different place. Like, cause I've had arguments on my live and like with what I'm saying, the people who like listen to my pod or whatever about the popular, I guess, discussion of late has been how I kind of feel like women don't like niggas and women don't want men to bother them or whatever, especially like where I live. And I've gotten like a lot of backlash on that. But I mean, I'm not a Philly nigga. I just live in Philly, but Philly is different. I don't think y'all would like Philly niggas. Y'all might like them like initially, you know what I'm saying, because they'll seem like really, really aggressive and really, really straightforward. But I don't know. I think it just kind of wears off if that's something that you just see every day, or if that's how you're approached every day, or if that's just what you receive.
So is it that we're just gonna be shit out of luck everywhere? Because that's kind of what it just sounds like.
Well, I don't think it's that you shit out of luck everywhere. I think that when you're talking about dating, like, I just think it's everybody is trying to find that diamond in the rough, and you're not gonna find a diamond in the rough on the first couple tries. Like, that's just not how that shit works.
Listen, I will clean the fuck out of the coal to get the fucking diamond, but I can't find a good lump of fucking coal. Like, point me in the direction of the good coal, because I'll clean the fuck out of this bitch. Okay, I will press the fuck out of this coal.
It's hard out here.
So, well, other than that, what makes dating out here so trash, though? Like, why were the other dates trash?
Well, this is going to bring up a whole nother discussion because I brought this up on my live and everyone said that I need to stop teasing men. So I, obviously, we know that I have a sex podcast. It's called Cocktails, Dirty Discussions. I am very open and honest about my sex life, dating life. I'm cool with that. However, that does not mean that if you go on a date with me, you're just diving in my pussy like instantly before or after dinner. Like it's very different on and off the show. So
wait, niggas tried to fuck before?
Well, it's just sometimes the way I'm approached. It's like, all right, you don't listen.
But you know,
because
when you're open and honest about sexuality, for some reason, men like automatically think, oh, she's down to fuck because she's so open about her life and her experiences. But no, nigga, like, I still don't know you. Ew.
And not even always that the men are like that. It's like sometimes I am like, okay, no sex, so that it is different. So
you're telling
yourself
I'm telling myself that. Like, I'm telling myself that. So I meet this guy. Yikes. I am enjoying his time. Like, he's just so cool. Like, our chemistry was. I always have great chemistry with the men that I meet, but our chemistry was on point. We had fun together without alcohol. You know how sometimes you can only have fun with somebody if you're drinking, and we would have good sober fun. He liked kissing how I kiss. I love kissing. Like, it's just like, if you can't kiss, I don't know where we're going from here. So like, we have been spending time together, having a really good time. And I spent the night at his house a couple of times, and he tried me, of course, because he's a man. And the last time I told him I wasn't having sex with him. And the last time I spent the night at his house, he really just like went in full throttle. He was like, tonight is the night I'm getting it. We're having a movie night. And we're watching a scary movie. He's like, let's go to bed. So we go get in his bed. And I had on a really cute Fashion Nova 3-piece set. And it was like
Hashtag Savage Fenty Ambassador.
It was a very cute set. No, it wasn't lingerie. It was like a lounge set. Like I wore it outside of my apartment to like walk and dry. Like, it was really cute. Yeah. It's like a little fluffy brown teddy bear set. Very warm. So took my sweater off. I get in his bed. I turn around, he's butt booty hole naked. I'm talking about, he just like pulled his sweatpants off, and he's like, I look at him and I'm not uncomfortable because I already told you what's up. He's like, this is how I sleep. I sleep like this. And I was like, okay.
All right, good night.
Cool. He gets in the bed. We kind of roll around. We're kissing. I have self-control. I said I'm not having sex with you. I meant it. And so I guess he thought in his man mind that I'm naked now. She's letting me fill up on her. We're kissing. We're rolling around. I didn't felt his dick, and it was very large. He's like, I know that I'm getting it. And I whisper in his ear one more time, just so you know, I'm not having sex with you. He's like, all right. He's still trying. He's trying so hard that I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go home. He's like, no. I don't want you to go home. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop. He stops. Then I get really hot in my Fashion Nova 3-piece set. And I'm like, I got to take my shorts off. I had panties on, right? And I was like, can you handle this? Like, are you going to be able to handle it? He's like, yeah, I can handle it. I take my shorts off.
I'm kind of on Jackson's side already. I don't kind of on.
You don't even know you don't even know what's my side.
I can see your face.
I take my shorts off and I'm thinking we're just gonna go to sleep. He tries. He's trying. Long story short, we did not have sex, but he tried. I haven't heard from him since that day, and I'm really bothered by it. My girlfriends are like, "Well, you're wrong. You should have went home when he got butt naked." And I'm like, what? They're like, it's not fair. You're teasing him. You were teasing him. I wasn't teasing him.
I don't think it's teasing, but I think when a man is in that position and y'all are kissing and you're rolling around the bed.
Even though I said,
but
I'm not having sex.
Okay, have you ever said you're not having sex with a guy and then you had sex?
Yes.
So
no further questions, Your Honor.
I rest my case. So for him, he probably heard that a million times. Like, okay, I'm naked as fuck. Now you done took your shorts off.
Because I was hot in my Fashion Nova set. It was hot. And
he's thinking, oh, we fucking now. She done came out them shorts. She done got hot. I'm hot. We fucking.
We didn't. And he has not called me. And I'm like, wow, did you only want to fuck? Or are you sick of trying? Because that was the 4th time I spent the night at his house.
Oh, no. Come on now. You should have led with that.
Was that the 4th time that y'all went through that back and forth?
It was the 2nd time.
I mean,
that's tough still though.
I love having these conversations, but I kind of hate them because I'm the wrong nigga to have these conversations. Because once you tell me, if you come to the crib and before you come over, you tell me that we not having sex, I'm taking your word at face value. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck what
you should.
Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck what you do. But what makes that part unfair is a lot of women will say what they're not going to do, but then they go ahead and fucking do that shit. Mm-hmm. So then they'll actually get mad at the nigga who does take their word at face value. Because I've been in that situation where a chick would be like, yo, I'll come over there, but we not doing shit. Mm-hmm. And in my mind, I'm like, all right. But in their mind, that's like they playing like the cat and mouse game. So when they get over there and I really don't make no moves, now I'm the gay.
Mm-hmm. It's like what's wrong?
But it still sucks too though, because why do we have to preface that?
Well, that's what I was saying. Because
why do I have to say I'm not having sex with you?
Yeah.
But it's crazy because a lot of people were like, you should have said that before you went over there. And I was like, should I have? I've been in a situation before where I say it beforehand and then it makes shit awkward.
It's very
And then
awkward.
They're like, why you, it's like a weird thing. I was like, so I thought it was okay to say it when we were naked.
But I can, first of all, I don't know if I'm going to commend the guy or whatever the opposite of commending someone is.
I don't think he gets commended. He was really trying.
No, not even on that part. Just the whole get butt naked move. I'm not. I was telling somebody else.
He was like, he didn't wait a second.
Because a lot of women that I know have told me that that's a go-to move for niggas. Where
just get ass naked.
Say for instance, nobody else was here and you came in and you was like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Mm-hmm. But I've heard that a lot of niggas when you come out of the bathroom, I'm just sitting out here just what's that?
Now if he would have did that, I would have gone home.
Okay,
but what I'm saying is
that's weird.
But
why?
But what I'm saying the move of the whip your dick out move that don't never even.
It's never happened to me, and I think
my mind.
I would fucking die. I'm like, nigga, why the fuck are you naked?
Because I
don't have good sense for that.
Can you imagine just going to somebody's crib and you just yo, let me go use the bathroom real quick, and then you go in there and then you come out and now just a motherfucker just
your dick out, whole dick out.
That's correct. Like that's I've never tried that move ever. Has that ever move ever worked on you, or is it always appalling? And
if I let me tell you something.
if
I come over and I go into the bathroom to use the bathroom and I come out and you are just sitting here balls out, I'm going home. I don't think there was not even any sex appeal to it. It's almost like you just had me come over here. You thought I was a prostitute and you're like, I know I'm about to get my dick sucked or get fucked. Like maybe you were going to get that, but now you're not. You just fucked it up in my book.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. I feel like that's what Harvey Weinstein was doing to bitches. They came over to read the script and then they were like, Romeo, oh Romeo. And he just comes out.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
yeah, that's fucking gross. Don't do that.
Oh my god. So do you feel, why are you feeling a type of way about that? Because he's not calling you?
I haven't heard from him and I'm like, do you really, we're in our 30s. Like, do you feel some type of way because I didn't fuck you? Like, is that what, I cannot fathom that's all you wanted from me. We held hands in public. We were going to go apple picking.
Why? Let me ask you, why is the...
We were kissing in the mouth.
Why is the... Did you say apple
I
picking?
cooked for
Yeah. I was like, how did he move past?
I'm not gonna
We
lie,
were going
though.
apple picking.
If I'm apple picking, like, I need to see that apple, my man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You got me out here picking apples and shit.
What I am trying to do is work on taking it back a little bit and slowing things down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those women where like I don't mind fucking you very quickly. But that's not really working out in my favor now. You know what I mean? It is like, even though people say sex doesn't change things, it does. And I don't care what no one says, the shit changes.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now the ball is in the man's court. And when the ball is in the man's court, shit doesn't go right.
Ever.
So I'm just trying to keep the ball in my court. I was gonna fuck the nigga. But like, I just wanted to, let's get to know each other a little bit more. And now you just stop. You just not gonna call. I was getting the good morning text every morning.
The ball being in the man's court not work. It only doesn't work if he really just don't fuck with you from the gate. Because if I like a woman, right? Mm-hmm. If I genuinely like a woman, which she wouldn't know, but if I genuinely like a woman, it really don't matter if we fuck on the first night or if we fuck on the 90th night.
Every man says that. And I'm not saying that you just are going to stop fucking with her, but something changes. Something changes. I haven't really determined what it is, but there's something that changes. You feel like you have now conquered her and there's like a shift in the relationship. I don't like that shift.
What is it shifting from?
From the sex.
No. You said it's a shift in a relationship, so like
yeah, it's
but I'm saying before the shift, like you're saying that what you had like the power or something.
Yeah,
like
that's exactly what I'm saying.
How do you feel like that you have?
Ooh.
Because I feel like the man is behaving.
But is he only behaving because he wants that though?
But
is that what men do? Or like, are they gonna take those steps to do whatever? Like, I'm gonna go fucking apple picking if it's gonna get me some sex.
Well,
and then the apple picking stops once we've had the sex.
But
the dates are slowing down.
But this is what I'm saying. If a nigga don't fuck with you from the gate, then yeah, he only doing the shit so he can smash. Mm-hmm. But if a nigga really truly fuck with you from the gate, he gonna do all the bullshit because he fuck with you. But it's difficult. I can see how it can be difficult for women because y'all really don't know if a nigga like you until y'all had sex. Because I don't know if that was a show that, I forget what show that was on, but that was, it sucks because a lot of the time men don't really know if they really, really, really fuck with you until after the sex is had or whatever. And that's just kind of like the tug of war, I guess, of the dating because like I kind of feel like a lot of women don't want to give up the sex because they feel like that's going to change the shit or that's going to, the whole shift of power or whatever. Mm-hmm. But a lot of men is like, I really honestly don't even really know if I like her for real until after we just smash because now that thing that's clouding my judgment is now that cat is out of the bag. Mm-hmm. So it's like now, okay, I know what the pussy is like. I know what the head is like. I know if she a freak or not, if she nasty or not. But after I nut, damn, I still want this bitch around. Damn, I don't even want you to leave. But you know what I'm saying? So, but it sucks to hear it like that, hear it said like that. But like in a lot of ways, like that's kind of true. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations where I really thought I liked the girl. Then we fucked, and then I don't like her.
So what about
like,
the sex made you not like her though? Like what about sex would make you not like her then?
It's not that like the sex is making you not like her, but sometimes you're so curious about the mystery of like what her sex would be like, is that you kind of like stick around so that you can experience whatever it's like.
And that's rude. I think that's so rude. That's probably what Johnny Appleseed was doing with me. Like you were trying to, you wanted to see what my sex was like, and I'm hanging out with you, really really having a good time. So if I would have fucked him, my feelings would have really been hurt. Right. And I'm just like at a point right now where it's like I don't feel like when my feelings get hurt, it fucks everything up. I'm on like a really good path right now. I don't need no nigga coming in fucking it up. And like I am just really upset by the way men are behaving, and I want an explanation, Jax.
How would you?
And I want like a check. I feel like y'all owe me some money.
How would you?
Ooh, yes, that part.
I ain't got nothing for you. But
niggas owe me some money.
They
like
owe me some
no,
money.
like
I'm really
real.
looking at this nigga like, so you don't call me no more. We were having a good time. Was that fake?
Yes, probably.
Was it ever? Do it ever enter your mind that like maybe he got a chance to know me and he don't like me?
Bullshit.
Well, that's just
bullshit. In this case though, fuck no. Like
in certain cases, yeah, I have been like, ain't no chemistry. We not really. You can tell. I know you just want to fuck, but that wasn't the vibe. That I'm pretty good at reading people. That wasn't the vibe. Like we're going out to eat. It's not like he was always just like come over
apple picking. Yeah. That nigga liked her to an extent of some sort.
But no, he was just wanting to get in these draws.
Well, that's what I mean.
And the crazy thing is he was gonna get the draws just on like the 8th or 9th time.
That's a lot of
times.
But it's worth it. Would you rather get to know someone?
Is it like, do you keep count two in one day?
I've talked to somebody. I've not. See, I guess my next question is though, like, because you're talking about the whole power shift, right? What happens with the quote unquote power when you come across a nigga who's not moved by sex, and you can't wield that so called power to control him or you know what I'm saying, or have that power to even be shifted or whatever, because that, I feel like that would be an awkward situation for a woman too, and I could be assuming, so y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but like, what if you're in a position where you are on the 8th or 9th or the 10th time, and y'all haven't done anything physical, and he's not pressed about it. So now I feel.
But is he still like kissing me and stuff?
Okay.
I'm still getting the affection.
Okay.
I think I'd be fine with it. I would talk about it. I would ask him. I would be like, so are you waiting until you get married? Or like, why haven't we
See, that's
sex?
To me, right there, that conversation is a power shift. So how come you're comfortable with having that conversation and don't give a fuck about the power being shifted? Because to me, if I'm chilling, because that could be a lot of niggas G too. Like that, to not say nothing about sex, don't make no moves, just leave that.
That could be, but it's not.
And then
that sounds nice, but y'all niggas not doing that.
I had a nigga do that before.
Really?
Yeah.
He just didn't want to fuck. And were you okay with that?
No. I thought he was gay.
like, that's not me talking. It's a lose-lose.
But his thing, he was like, nah, I just didn't want you to think I only fuck with you to fuck you.
Right.
That's so sweet.
That nigga's fucking married. And I didn't know, so fuck that nigga.
See, there's always
there's always some shit.
It's never just when a nigga doesn't want to fuck. There's something wrong.
Yeah, he's definitely a whole ass married man with a whole ass family in a whole ass another state.
I had a man when I lived in Miami. There was this guy I was dating, and I went to his house. I used to be a flight attendant for a private airline. I hit him up. I'm like, hey, I just landed, and the private airport was like near where he stayed. He's like, all right, come over. I go to his house, and when I get to his door, he's like, can you take off all your clothes and go get in the shower? And I was like,
damn, was this COVID? Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
It was
I was like, he wasn't black, he was Italian. I was like, is he
like
racist? I thought maybe he was like, let's kind of wash some of your black off or something. I didn't know. And then I was like, maybe he is like, you just got from the airport. Okay. So I do it. I go in the bathroom. I call my friend. I'm like, this nigga wants me to take a shower and like wash and stuff. And so then I go out and we watch TV. It was really weird. He's like super far. He's like sitting over there where you are. And I'm like, we've kissed and stuff before. Then we go get in the bed. He's like, are you going to spend the night? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm sure we're going to have sex tonight. He lays in the bed and he just lays there looking at the ceiling. And I'm like, is he being respectful or is he racist? What ended up happening was when I started this happened right before we started the podcast. I told the story on the podcast and I sent him the episode so he could hear it because I didn't know how to bring it up. And then he sends me.
Smart.
Yeah, I do that a lot when I don't know how to bring things up to people. If I talk about it on the show, I just send them the episode.
That is horrible.
And I just pray he listened to the whole thing.
He did listen to the whole thing. And so he sent me a voice text and he was like, I'm really sorry about that night. I have severe OCD. And to me, it was just like, you were this big germ. And so I tried to, get sexual with you, but I couldn't fathom touching you. You just left the airport. And I mean, he was like,
But you showered.
He goes to the therapy for it. Like, it was like this big thing, and he really struggles with OCD and like inserting his penis in a vagina because of all the germs. Oh, wow. And so I was like, even with a condom. And I was like,
I wonder if I'm OCD. Like dick OCD though.
You not dick OCD, bro.
Because I like use condoms and pull out.
Dick OCD.
That's totally fucking different.
That's BCD, like baby.
I say all that to say, when a man doesn't want to fuck, something's wrong.
That's not fair.
It's very fair.
That's not fair.
I was
at
married.
all.
Hers had OCD.
There's been hundreds of times I ain't want to fuck bitches. Like, what you mean?
Well, Jackson.
And do I not have the right to just not want to fuck somebody?
We're not.
Y'all got that right all the fucking every day.
Yeah, because y'all want this. You want this? You know what movie that's from?
Why you say D?
You know what movie that's from? It's from Baby Boy when Jody didn't want to fuck Tasha. You want this.
Oh my God. I just don't see.
It's the truth. And I'm not talking about you just don't want to fuck bitch. I'm talking about if someone you're attracted to, you like them, you do want to fuck her.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Women have other reasons that we don't want to fuck, and it's because you're not going to like us anymore. It makes so much sense.
Totally not going to see your name pop up anymore.
I'm not getting the good morning text. You're not asking me if I'm hungry. I'm not getting the Uber Eats. All because you got the pussy. If you was smart, you would behave even better. You'll get more.
You get more of it.
That's not all the way true.
We have lived this life. For me, 32 years.
You can't tell.
How y'all telling me
I've
lived the life of fucking bitches and then still liking them? I've also lived the life of fucking bitches and not liking.
You've never lived the life of a nigga fucking you and then not calling anymore.
Ain't no niggas ever fucked me.
That's what I'm saying. You've never lived that life is the thing.
I've lived the life of me having sex with a bitch and I don't ever hear from her again.
I mean, I've done that too. But that's not the majority.
You got a lot of nuances.
And I just want to be clear. Because I don't want people to hear this and be like, oh, well, maybe that pussy just ain't hitting right. No, it is. I get attached. And I think that is a portion of why men want to kind of like be like, oh, let me separate myself now. But that's not fair, Jax.
What does your attachment look like, though?
My attachment looks like if we really been fucking with each other and I like you and this wasn't just like, you know how you just know sometimes you're just fucking and you know that. It's very clear. We both just want that. But my attachment is now I want to see you all the time.
What's all how often?
I want to hear from you almost every day.
Okay. Like phone call or text?
Phone call.
That's a lot.
Is that a lot?
Like I'm over here like, ooh. I'd be like, damn, nigga, go find something to do.
I just want to know that you care.
Too much.
I want to know you care. Like
He can care like 3 times a week.
Oh no, it's not no 3 times a week.
He cares.
No,
he calls. You're allowed. He can send Uber Eats on the days he don't call.
Communication in some way every day.
You're a caller or you're a phone caller? Or
I'm a both. Like like the niggas that I really fuck with. We be talking on the phone like we're in high school. Even if like I'm busy doing something, like you're in my ear.
That's crazy. You need Dutch for that. You got a podcast too? Your mouth don't be heard. I hate talking on the phone.
You hate talking on the phone?
Hate that shit.
That's how you get to know somebody.
Oh my God, meet me somewhere.
That's just the word. Yeah, I'd rather meet
Is it
somebody in
textable?
person. I ain't gonna lie, like I kind of low key like love this COVID shit. Stay over there, my nigga.
My nigga.
I
don't have to see you today.
Right?
Or
I'm a
tomorrow.
Libra, and I need
Me too.
love.
What do that mean?
I need love, physical.
Which is crazy because I'm a Pisces, so you would think I would be the one like, oh my God, I love him so much. I'd be like, nigga, bye.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I love him so much.
Your phone joins. Oh man.
Please do not call like hour-long conversations.
Oh,
on the
I'm
phone.
talking about in the middle of the night.
Like,
Like
what you talking about?
Sometimes I'm out. Sometimes I'm singing the songs to him, like Disney songs, and like playing games.
And you wait. So you don't know why these niggas not calling you back?
She on the phone. She want to see
You're the
Mulan.
best guest star.
Fucking Mulan
You're
at 4
the
a.m.
guest star. You're the king guest star.
That was one of the best Disney fucking songs ever. The Beauty and the Beast thing. Yeah. That it's
The whole
awesome.
time nigga on the phone like, my name Mike. Like,
The fuck is she talking
who the
about?
fuck is Gas? What kind of name is that?
But I think that this is the sucky thing, and I can't even believe I'm about to say this. Like, there's a man in my life right now, and like I said, I'm a side chick, and I talk to him all of the time. And
Is he married or he just
he's
have a
married?
girlfriend? Okay,
And
That's
that shit different.
sucks.
That shit different.
It's horrible, man.
marriage is horrible, and that's what I'm learning. And I'm laughing. It's not funny because I'm really not proud of it, but
That's just trash.
I get the attention that I want from him because he's not getting the attention that he wants from his relationship. But that's the type of attention that I want. There is no greater man than a married man because you get everything you want
Anything you want
from them.
Have
And
my
it's-
apartment. It's fun shit.
it sounds really bad, and I hope my mom does not see this because she would
Edit
be
that
so
out.
ashamed. She'd be like, "That is
Please
not my
edit that
daughter,"
out.
but it's the truth. And I just wish single men would give the type of attention that married men give. God damn it, you guys are fucking up my karma.
Single men are
Just pray about it, sis, and move on.
That's the difference. Single men is like happy and you know what I'm saying?
I ain't got
Like,
time for that shit.
yeah, like niggas got choices.
Well,
I'm just saying. What's your pussy hair looking like though?
balls.
Like we was
It
having
went
that
there.
conversation before.
I get waxed.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do the pussy hair.
What's the longest you ever let it grow? Like, do you have to let it grow like a certain length?
Oh, well, you don't have to let it grow. I've let it grow long. Like during quarantine, I've definitely had some moments where it was like I took an actual pick and like was in the bathtub picking my
See,
my
it's
hair
not
out.
just one woman. Oh my God.
Yeah, like
What on the
it was like a beard, and I was really like,
That's sick.
Look
I could
at that.
never lick this.
when you go, well, you can open it up.
I mean, because why are you looking right there anyway?
Well, when
Well,
it gets
then-
really hairy, that hair is gonna get.
That's what
in
I'm
your
saying.
mouth.
So why you wouldn't be looking there anyway? So I mean, it'd be okay.
It's gonna be on your face, though, like a little.
He has
afro.
a beard. He probably wouldn't even. He couldn't
Yeah, I
tell
got my
what
own.
you said.
I've got. I'm good.
You wouldn't. It wouldn't. Honestly, it probably wouldn't even bother.
But the
you.
crazy thing is when I'm super hairy, I excuse me, I don't like the way head feels because I
Yeah,
don't feel like
it doesn't
you
feel
can
the
get
same.
all the way in.
Yeah.
Feel sloshy.
Yeah, and I just feel it feels rough.
They was having this whole conversation about like they were bonding over like how long their pubic hair was.
Do y'all have long
That's
pubics?
absolutely
I
not.
mean, not
what was-
now.
No.
Oh.
That was not even the conversation.
Well-
the conversation was someone off camera asked because I want to be very clear. It
What
was
was
not
her
me.
name? She's still here.
I just want to be clear that it was not me. Someone off camera who will not be named. We'll tag her below. She just asked, like, have you ever just let it grow out to see how long it could get? And, like, have you braided it up? And so she had braided it up, and she said it was really curly, and she plays with it, and it was a whole thing. And so she sent the picture to her mom, and her mom was like, no. And so, like, yeah.
Wow, that's so close.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Have
And
you ever picked it out and then sat on the toilet and trimmed it?
No.
You've never done
I
that?
can't. Okay, so mine isn't. It's not pickable. It's very fine.
Oh.
So it's not like it wouldn't be like a fro.
You have
thing,
like mixed girl pubic hair.
which is so stupid because I'm not, and my hair is not the same texture.
That's
It's
weird.
way better here than it is here, and I'm like, really, God, thanks.
Well, he was like, sorry, that was a mistake in the
Oops.
factory.
I actually
When
got
we
it backwards. My bad. Yeah, so it's really fine. So I wouldn't be able to pick it out even if I let it grow.
It just lays down.
Yeah.
I pick my out and sometimes I pull it and then trim it.
I wish I could do
Before
that.
I go
but
get
I
a
just
wax,
have to
so it
risk
doesn't hurt
cutting all
as
my lips
bad.
off. So
It's rough.
I still never got no
near
wax.
it.
I don't know if I can.
Try it. It's worth it. The pain is worth it.
no, it's not. Fuck that. Nair has a nice new set. It's charcoal based. Everything's very nice.
So, Jax,
Yeah.
do you think that Johnny Appleseed is going to call me back? Do you think he's going to hit me up again?
Absolutely.
I like him.
So why you don't? I mean,
Have you called him?
is that the one?
Yeah, I called him yesterday. I FaceTimed him.
He didn't answer.
No.
He not gonna call you back. So.
But he texted me yesterday morning.
And said what?
I feel like he's just now dealing with the bitches that were allowing him to fuck. Then when he gets bored with them, he's going to hit me back up.
I mean, I don't know, because sometimes it can seem just like, I don't know if he thinks you just like a waste of time. Not a waste
Because
of
I'm
time,
not
but-
fucking?
Well, because I mean that is included in the man's version of waste of time, though. Honestly.
Wow.
Because it's like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing?
So the goal. That's the only. That's
Like,
it.
no, don't go there. See, y'all always
That's
go
what
to
you
the-
said.
Y'all always go to the
Literally,
extreme
you were.
of-
That's where you were going.
Y'all
We're-
always go to the
Okay,
extreme
finish
of-
this
I
sentence.
am listening
Because
because
no, I like finish the sentence. What if I
Sex-
was wasting?
Because all right, so
That
like
sentence.
if you think about how dating and courting goes, right? Like you want some. This is the guy that you like making out with. You
Yeah.
feel like- I mean that could be cool, I guess. Depending if you really like it. So much depends on if you really like the girl. It really does. Because if you really like a girl, sex honestly really is just icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no way for me, the man who's not the nigga that you're talking about, it's no way for me to tell you whether you're his icing on the cake or not. I have no idea. And honestly, neither do you until you fucking cross that threshold. Like, because it's a lot of niggas out here who will do anything just to smash.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's just what makes it tricky, and I empathize for women. in
It's
this
so
case.
childish.
Because like the same niggas who actually like you will do the same exact things that the niggas who will do anything just to fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the niggas who like you, the sex is the icing on the cake for them. But you just don't know it until you have it. Like,
So we basically
what-
have to fuck these niggas. We gotta fuck all the
I'm so
niggas.
sorry, shut the fuck
You're
up.
telling me I gotta fuck every
I just gotta
nigga
fuck all of them.
the
cute.
until I
Let's
just
fuck.
and
Let's
just
figure it
hope
out.
that you
Would
fuck
you like
the
the
right
sex?
one.
Do you like
the
me?
other,
Great.
The other thing is too though is like even a nigga who, even the genuine man, the nigga who actually likes you, right? Like even them niggas have their own like limits. Everybody got their limits, whether they a good nigga, a fuck nigga, or what ain't shit nigga. Like what everybody has their limits as to like just how you don't want to waste your time, just how you don't want to, get used or get played. Like niggas who are decent niggas, they feel like, yo, I'm a good nigga. Like I'm a decent nigga. I got options out here. Like if I'm giving my effort and putting my time into this one
I need to
girl-
give you my pussy.
Say that again.
There's basically, it's like if I'm giving you, you need to give me that puss.
I mean, it's got to be some sort of like what other versions of reciprocation would there be? And I'm not saying that there aren't. I'm literally asking y'all what would there
I
be?
don't know. Quality time.
It's like, damn.
I
We all
don't
have to go
know.
back to sex. I'm so confused.
Like, you get to actually know the person. I don't think you're wasting your time just because you didn't get sex.
Give you a peace of mind,
Yeah, love.
safety.
You gonna love a nigga before you fuck him?
I'm just
I
no. You're just
hope.
saying like what? Yes, I hope. But like you're saying like what else do you get like?
Like okay, like in
Like,
dating,
sex is
though,
like
in
the-
dating, like
Even-
not in long term shit.
Even still,
All I'm
people
saying, I'm
like,
basing
she
all
don't-
of this off of what I'm doing, what I have been doing. Going off of your emotions, and we're like, just have sex, and it's not gonna change nothing. And just do what you want to do, and we're fucking. I'm left hurt after that, so I'm trying to just change it a little bit, and that shit is even worse. It's like if you're not fucking, oh no, I'm not.
Have you considered just like taking sex off of the table like altogether though?
No.
I mean, maybe that might be what other like? I'm just saying like because what that'll do, what that I think will do is if
I mean,
you
I'm
say that
having
shit up-
sex with someone else. It's just like the new people, you're not getting it. The other nigga is gonna get this pussy, but like,
You're not helping our case over here.
oh.
You're not supposed to tell that part. That's
Now,
the
see,
because now do you see what has happened now? Because that's
I wasn't supposed to tell that
no,
part.
that's what y'all be loud on Twitter.
how
Dang.
quality of a nigga is the nigga who is?
He's quality. He's quiet.
Quality dick. She's a
Top
terrible
tier,
human.
premium, grade A.
Person or dick?
Both.
But you don't like him?
Well,
Now see,
I,
why you don't like him?
See what this is led.
well, he's taken. I do like it.
Oh, this the married.
The married niggas always have the best
dick.
dick. Damn it.
Married
Like,
niggas
why you
and
not
broke
fucking
niggas.
your husband? I don't understand. Like,
Because they're married.
no, fuck that.
What do you mean?
That's
That's how
stupid.
marriage goes.
Ugh.
All the fun shit stops.
I'm sorry, no.
Ugh.
If that's the case, I really
I
could
don't
not
want
get
that to be
married.
my marriage.
Like my marriage gonna be fucking everywhere.
I still want to
Every
be
day
fun.
in this
You said
house,
that.
in the car,
Yeah.
at the movies. I don't.
You say that.
No, I'm dead serious. Like if
And-
this is not happening, I'm not getting married.
Until you have kids and then you're tired and chubby,
Oh,
and then
God.
he's like, he sees the younger girls looking all cute with their little tight butts.
I'm gonna get a body job.
You're gonna get a body job.
She's like, if he's looking at the women with like better bodies, now I'm gonna get my body done. Now he about to look at me. Fuck that.
I hope I have a happy marriage. Well, if I can even get there.
You can't get
Is that a
past.
goal? Is that a goal for y'all?
I do want to be
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't want to live life alone.
Who the fuck wants to be 70 and alone? Drake said it best.
He
I'm just
sure
saying.
did.
He don't like Drake. Thought I put it out there.
I mean, y'all don't like y'all a long time.
I
I
like
love
my
my
alone
alone
time,
time.
and I feel like I can still have some when I get married, but I don't want to be living alone. Quarantine really made me realize that. I live by myself now, and it's just me and my little dog.
I bought a dog.
I don't like it.
Really? Why not?
I need a man. And I am totally fine saying that. I need a man. Did you hear me?
Like,
Are you
why,
out
though?
there?
Why?
Y'all, it's Medina talking.
Why you say why?
And I'm giving niggas chances. So if you ugly, if you little,
Oh my
you might have a chance.
Oh my
Because
God.
quarantine taught me to
You're
give niggas
such a good
chances.
human.
Yeah.
'Cause I be like, mm-hmm.
Why you need one?
I don't think that I'm my best on my own.
Crazy.
I am a better person when I have a partner.
Do you think they push you more or like?
I just love companionship. So even when I have like a best friend, if I don't have a boyfriend, it's like that's like my companion for the moment. But like I don't know. I'm just a better person when I have a companion.
Do y'all know men like that?
That like
Me.
No.
Companionship?
That are only their best version when they have. Like, have you ever heard a man say that?
I don't think they would ever admit it.
yeah. And I wouldn't just be out here. I'm saying this for the show, but I wouldn't be telling my nigga that. Like, I need you and I'm better with you. I wouldn't. It sounds very weak, but like I just know myself.
Cause the reason I asked that though, right, is like, I feel like that is a kind of a paradox where, if you feel like you're your best version with a man, but no man feels like they're their best version with a woman, it's like,
How can they not
y'all are
though?
kind of opposite. You know what I mean? Like, what you say?
How can they not?
How
Feel like
can
they're
they
their
not
best version of themselves with a woman.
Because, well, I feel like I can't personally. Like, I don't know if I could. I don't think, because I don't know, but I don't think that I could accomplish as much or be as mobile or be as focused. Like having to always consider someone else.
But what if you met someone who wanted to add to what you're doing? Not that they're like taken away and they just want you to. I don't know how. I feel like two is better than one.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that they're. See, I don't think that they would. Anybody, of course, would want to and be trying to add to whatever it is that you're trying to do. But like, as a man, right? If you really, again, going back to like, if you really fuck with a woman, if you really love a woman, like a woman, whatever, like naturally there are gonna be things that you're gonna sacrifice to spend that quality time with her, or to make her happy, or to, do some things that is gonna maybe take time away from your craft or whatever it is you're trying to do or wherever it is that you're trying to go. Not in the sense of like you have to, not put as much effort into this one thing, but it's just like you do actually give a fuck about this person so much that like now
but I feel like that's the beautiful thing about falling in love. Sacrifice is involved in that. And I mean, I guess everyone doesn't want to do that. In my world, I don't mind sacrificing a piece of whatever I need to sacrifice for love. It's not hurting anybody. If we're still, I'm not giving up my whole life for you. I'm still going to do what I do, but like I want to sacrifice something for somebody. I like that. I do it for my family. I can do it for my friends. I think that's a part of love, and when you really care about anybody for real. I can't imagine living my life and never sacrificing anything for the people I love. It's worth it to me.
Mm-hmm.
It is worth it. I'm not saying that it's not worth it. I'm just saying that even within it being worth it, I think you still have to acknowledge that it will kind of slow you down in other facets of your life. Because you are only one person. You do only have enough energy and effort to put towards whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, whether it be, in love life, whether it be in career, whether it be in whatever it is. Like, I feel like it's simple mathematics, right? If I'm a single nigga and if I go around and travel to fucking places and do fucking podcasts with motherfuckers, and I'm single, I can devote 100% of my time to that. If I add a woman into the mix, simple mathematics says that in order to make that work, I can't put 100% of my effort into what I was doing. It has to decrease a little bit. It might not decrease all the way or half or whatever, but it has to decrease a little bit. Unless this bitch is gonna go everywhere that I fucking go.
That's what I was gonna say.
Then now her shit is decreasing. So how am I adding to her shit?
I mean,
because I'm the nigga who thinks about that too.
But I don't think you can look at her and say she's decreasing her whatever it is she wants to do. Because what if her thing, like she said, I love like being with another person and it makes me better. Like, what if her thing is being there for you?
You gonna drop your pod? You gonna drop everything that you work for?
No, but I do think that in life sometimes you just have to look at, okay, what is the bigger picture here? If I met someone, I'm not going to give up my podcast, but if I met someone and let's say we want to start a life together and I want to have kids, I want to bring little offspring into this world, and I want them to be the greatest little beings that they can possibly be. If that means that I have to give up a portion of this, I'm doing it. We'll figure something else out.
Women are gonna do that anyway.
We have to do it
like
all the time.
If you get married, if you have a man, if you have kids, if you have a job, like women automatically, we're going to sacrifice a lot in general. So if my man wants to go, like I'm a person who's like I can't be with my nigga every day. Like I can't be with my guy every day.
Oh, okay.
Like at this juncture in life, I don't know, it may change. But, like, I need you to have, like, a trucking job or a job where you have to fly somewhere all the time. Like, my nigga, bye. Just leave. But, like, at the same token, like, if I want to be with him, I can go be with him and support him. I don't have to give up a portion of myself to support you and to be with you. It's automatic. Okay, cool. We together? This is what you want to do? Great. And I think, like, that's the portion that people have to kind of, that's what I'm good for. Work with. Let's just say that.
And figure out what they want.
I did write one thing down at least, right? And I said, men get taught how to treat women, but don't get taught how to be treated by women. And I feel like women get taught how to be treated by a man, but don't get taught how to treat a man. How do y'all feel about that? Or let me ask you guys, were you taught how to be treated by a man? Yes or no?
I think I saw it in growing up. I think it was just a part of my life already. Not that my mom sat me down and was like, "This is how you," but I saw it in the men that were in my life, how they treated the women that I was raised by, my mom, my sister. So I just automatically knew that respect is obviously number one. I'm very like romantic when it comes into like my dating life, and I know that I get that from my dad. Like, it's seeing my dad, the way the men in my life have treated the women was a great example.
I got you. How about you?
Oh, I can say yes and no. Cause my stepdad is my dad. Like, that's who I consider, like, that's who raised me. So, like, I saw, like, how he treated my mom, but at the same time in the back of my head, I'm like, my biological dad treated my mom this way. And she still had whatever feelings about that. Like, as an adult, like, you can kind of look back and be like, oh, I can kind of see what you probably went through with this shit. So, like, it taught me, like, yeah, like, you're supposed to provide for your woman and be there for the kids, but like, what is real love? Mm-hmm. Because all I know is, like, this guy, he came up, my mom married him. Oh, this is my dad. Okay, cool. Go to school. Do this, do this, do this. And it was about us. It wasn't really their love. It was more like, how do we make the kids progress? So I can't really say, like, one specific thing to say, like, I was taught or shown how to love or how a man's supposed to treat, like, respect me. Sure.
How do you feel like you guys are supposed to treat men?
Well, that's a good question.
Disney ruined us.
Disney ruined us.
I say that all, like, Disney fucking ruined us.
And when I have daughters, I'm raising them so differently.
Yeah.
I feel like, how are we supposed to treat men?
That's her buying time.
You see, I'm over here like, I don't know. I got nothing.
It's crazy because I feel like the way, like, what I want to say, it sounds very, like...
Say it first and then clean it up.
What I meant was...
I think that women are taught, and I even saw this with my mom. My mom did so much for my dad, and now being grown and looking back, sometimes I'll be like, why can't he do that on his own? Like, why are you doing his paperwork for the business? Like, why are you? I feel like we are supposed to make men comfortable. And that's literally how I feel like women are supposed to treat men. I don't agree with it, but I do it in my own life. Like, even if sometimes if it comes to, like, not bringing up an issue you have that is really bothering you, but you don't want to bring it up to the man because now he's going to be uncomfortable and now he's going to feel some type of way.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah. And so we are always just constantly trying to make sure that your man is comfortable. And I don't know if it's so you don't lose him or just so that you know that men go through a lot of things. Even though we go through shit, it's like...
It's definitely because we don't want to lose him. Don't make him uncomfortable today.
Constantly trying to make sure he's comfortable. But y'all don't do that shit for us.
That's super ironic to me, though,
Absolutely
because,
not.
like, from what I observe and what I just see or hear or whatever, right? Like, I think that we're kind of like in a time where it's like women are kind of like not giving a fuck about how niggas feel. And how niggas
in what aspect, though? Because I feel like a lot of bitches can get on Instagram and talk shit, but when you really look at how people deal with men in their lives, I'll be looking at people like, you're lying. You're saying one thing, but your action is showing something else. So, like, in what way do we not give a fuck about men? Because I just feel like this whole episode was about me giving a fuck about these niggas. I want a man. I want him. Where are you? Can you hear me?
Does he have a brother?
I will treat you right. I want to treat a man right. I don't want to do all this fuck these niggas and niggas is trash.
Work. Like, I've been single for a really, really long time. And so, like, for me, I'm just like, damn, I want a boyfriend now because it's just too much. It's more work to be single than to be in a relationship at this point. It's fucking retarded.
I just feel like I have so much love to give someone, and I have all these cute romantic ideas that I want to do on someone that I love.
I really just want to prank a nigga like once every couple days.
You
like
wanna what?
Prank my guy. Like, I just want to do fun dumb shit at home. I got some water guns today, babe. Like, what's up? That's what I just want to do that all fucking day. I just want to be a fool.
Let me kind of create a little
Can't do
bit
that
of
myself.
controversy, like, just based off of what y'all just said, right? What I heard y'all just say is, like, you kind of, like, y'all, like, really like the idea of a nigga. But, like, y'all spoke about him just in that 15, 20-second segment as if he was just, like, a missing puzzle piece, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of, like, Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of already have an idea of what you want to do with, like, your toy nigga. But you don't necessarily know the exact nigga that it is yet. Cause like, what if you meet a nigga who he don't play no fucking prank shit.
He not for me. He not for me.
But
he's not for me. I'm supposed to set like.
But my point, don't act like you can't meet somebody that you really, really fuck with or something that you really, really like. That's just not something that's my watch number. That they're on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that one little thing means that nigga's not for you. And like, what if you meet it? You got all these super romantic and cute ideas, but like, what if you with a nigga not necessarily that he don't like it, but he don't really appreciate it like that, but he really loves the fuck out of you. But maybe that's not his love language or whatever.
Well,
like, you know what I'm saying? So my only point, I'm not saying that what y'all saying is wrong or bad, but what I'm saying is maybe like the rhetoric has to be a little bit different of like, because it's ironic to me because like a big part of what you guys might complain about men about is that they don't take the time to like really get to know you. But at the same time, you're not really taking the time to get to know a nigga if you have all these plans for a nigga that you ain't even met yet. You just trying to get the nigga and put him in this placeholder. So now you can do everything that you fantasize about that you think what a relationship is supposed to be. But you don't, what if that nigga don't like none of that shit that you got planned?
He's going to learn to. And so there's that.
That's the compromise.
And I also want to say, I think it's so crazy. I say this all the time to my best friend, Hannah. It's always okay to manifest and set your intentions for your life, except for who you want as a significant other. Whenever you start trying to manifest who you want to be in a relationship or who you want to be in love with, all of a sudden it's like, well, why you got and who you and what if he ain't? I'm manifesting and setting my intentions for my nigga. I'm telling you what I want, and I'm hoping the universe brings me that. I understand we're gonna have to tweak some things, and everything might not be perfect, but just like I set my intentions for my life, I'm doing that for my nigga, for my man.
My question to that would be: is it from the inside out or from the outside in? And what I mean by that is like, is it who he is at the core first, and then you working on the outside shit, or is it the most important things like those outside cute things, the romantic things?
I'm going through that shift right now, and that's why I'm saying like the whole sex thing is really falling on the. It's not important right now for me. I can't just be fucking these niggas no more. I really do want something real. Like it's getting to the point now where like I want to get to know you. Could I actually like see you being the father of my children? I don't want to be having the pregnancy scare and then be like, dang, this might be the father of my children. No, I want to get to know someone, and for me, sex blurs it. So right now, I am working on the inside. I want to know your insides.
So to see.
That was so good. I'm sorry. That was good.
You are clever.
Quality.
You're quick on your feet.
A witty nigga over here. Witty.
Wow. I can't wait to see what the name of this episode is. We talked about so many things.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, I know. How long have we been for? Like at least an hour, right?
I don't know.
At least an hour. I mean, we good. Unless y'all had anything left or any.
I don't know. Can you still see my eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We need to talk.
Yeah, man. No, yes, we good.
Do
y'all have anything?
This isn't my show. You know this.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I know my audience don't have that long. But
they don't. I don't know why you be playing with them. They be like, yo, my nigga, like, why is this so long?
Wrap it up, B. But nah, man. It's as we already knew. It's always fun when you come on, man. I always appreciate when you come on.
I appreciate y'all having me. I love it.
It's so fun.
Last time was yo. You're I don't want to call them fans, right? But you're like supporters or whatever. Like they're so hive-ish, if I should say.
Were you serious?
I remember because I think last time you went live or whatever, and even like in the YouTube comments when I posted the episode on YouTube, like, and I actually enjoy this, right? Because when we first kind of started, he's like, "Who the fuck is this nigga? This shit. What the fuck he talking about?" That'd be like in the first 10 minutes, and then like minute like. 25 to 35.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. He cool. All right. Damn, like, is he on the pod? What's his show? So, I I just thought that was funny. I don't know if I'm gonna get the same reaction this time because they see my face a couple times, but I don't know, man. I don't even know. I'm fucking lit.
Cause I was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. But look,
oh, it's the Henny Project.
Yeah.
You doing Henny tonight?
Yeah.
Are you having?
Text me
sex
tomorrow. Let me
tonight?
know if it worked for you.
Oh no! I'm not having sex tonight.
Okay.
I don't know. It's still early.
Is it? It's not
Text me
early.
tomorrow.
Is
Let me
it
know what
early?
happens. I'm old, so I don't know. Oh,
Nigga, I'm old too.
yeah, you are older than me.
Fuck you.
Ugh. Shit.
Number one rule in camera, nigga, you're not supposed to make no fucking noise.
The cameraman about to be fired.
Oh man, but nah, man.
Wow.
Thank you once again. I know it's super late.
For sure.
I know we had to squeeze this in because we got shit to do
I will always come when y'all call.
and everything. I wish I had more women who would say that. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll make my life. But before we get out of here, man, go ahead and you know what I'm saying, plug y'all shit. Tell them where to find you.
All right, y'all. So I am half of Cocktails Dirty Discussions podcast. You can find us on every platform that you can listen to a podcast on. My personal Instagram is @CoffeeBeanDean. Follow me. On Twitter, it's Medina_Monroe. My co-host is @KikiSetso. And we drop new episodes each and every Thursday. You can also join our Patreon, www.patreon.com/cocktails. We drop bonus content every Monday. Hey.
I love it. And of course, I am Courtney Levette, half of Bars and Beyond. Make sure you guys go follow that at Bars and Beyond. Of course, go follow us on Roku TV if you have Roku TV. Search Bars and Beyond, the Producers Network. We are there. We upload every Monday. Now it's totally different. So make sure you go follow that. Also follow Official Prince Carter because I have a special project coming out top of 2020. So make sure you guys go follow Official. Jesus, what did you give me?
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Drop the shit.
Yeah.
Official Prince Carter. Follow him so that you can keep up with the new project. And of course, Jackson, thank you for always letting me come be your resident host. And follow me on the gram at Courtney Levette, LAVETTE_.
Indeed.
Nice drop at the right time.
And I'm Jackson 1616, creator and host of One Mic Stand. I don't give a fuck if the show ended after 5 years or not.
So sad.
1/3 of Sex Stranger. Shout out to Seeing Juice, man. What up? Obviously, this is gonna be on Patreon, so y'all niggas know the fucking episodes come out every fucking Thursday, man. We'll talk about it on live on Tuesday nights. I might put up some free shit on YouTube or whatever, but I'm gonna cliffhanger the fuck out of it, so you already know. But thank you once again, Courtney, for being a camera person, audience person. I'm saying,
Dog
appreciate y'all.
watcher.
It's like fucking 2:15 in the morning.
Love.
Man, so we about to I'm about to fucking.
He's on the Henny. He's lit.
But yeah, man, Atlanta, we out of here, man. Thank you.
I was about to ask you something.
Can you put that light on?
That shit kicked.
Oh.
What?
Nigga.
Nothing juicy.
Oh.
I was just about to say, okay, so this will be on Patreon. I think it's funny that whenever I go on other podcasts,
I'm good.
I share shit that I don't even share on my own show. I have never once. Everyone's like, "Who is Medina fucking with?" I have never said that I'm a side chick. You talk about people, supporters, they're about to cuss me the fuck out. Everyone has always prided me on like.